Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Enshrouded. It is a Friday, March 15th. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and how do you do? There's 17 of us together right now. We've got Flat Broke, Barbaric, Tony, Barbaric, and Flat Broke. You guys are talking about, Terry, good morning, about your settings on OBS for your microphone. Your mic is too loud and the sounds are too low. Let's go into our settings real quick just so you see what I'm doing. In the sound, I'll leave my master volume always up at 100%, and I turn all of these down a little bit, except for the game sounds. I keep those, at the moment, they're at about 100%. But you can see everything else is dropped down here for the volume in terms of the game that goes into OBS. OBS I have actually set at, let me pull OBS up over here too. OBS is set at the desktop audio, the audio mixer is set at like a -20, somewhere around there. And then the mic that I use is set at -15, and when I look at that bar, you can see that it peaks into the red every now and again, but it's not in the red all the time. You don't want it in the red all the time. Microphone levels and stuff and all that stuff on the computer itself, PC, are all 100%. I lower everything down on OBS, so that's how I do it to keep the sounds right. And then I kind of fluctuate and find out what you guys like. Can you hear the music okay? Can you hear the sound effects okay? So you're pulled in, but that's what I do. So my mic on OBS is at -15, and my desktop audio is at -20. Try that out and see. But yeah, I usually bring my volumes down in here to make things better. Music always has to go down a bit. So maybe that'll help. Maybe that helps. Oh, and then the dynamic reverb. I noticed, Flat Broke, in your video that the echo, the clunk, 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 clunk as you walk around, that's this right here, the dynamic reverb. If you turn this off, that gets rid of that sound. They're still working on that, and it's not up to snuff as of yet. And it's very distracting to hear those sounds, especially when you're just in your house above ground. It seems kind of silly to have that dynamic reverb, but there it is. I've got it turned off. So there we go. Play. Terry, I went back to the Southern Caravan missions yesterday afternoon. I was trying to record, and I didn't find anything new out there at any of the locations for Southern Caravan. I even went to the one that's still got the question mark in it, and I found nothing new at that location either. And I can't find any information on whether this quest is broken or not. I don't want to go investigate it anymore today, really. But I did go back to the Southern Caravan camp here. Then I went over to the Southern Caravan camp over here, and then I went back up to this one over here, and I didn't find anything new at any of them. So I'm missing a couple of letters, not sure where to go back and get those, but again, if somebody's got specific instructions on how I find out this step-by-step direction to go again, there's got to be something in the journal here for each of the craftspeople or something, what they tell you to go off and do. I don't know. Anyways, I've looked for it, and I'm not having any luck finding what it is we may have missed along that quest line. Anyways, I scrapped the whole video because it just, you know, it was boring. It was just me going to the same place over and over again. So I don't want to do that anymore today, but I just wanted you to know that I did go in and take a look at some of that stuff. I got a bunch of stuff to put away. Do a little warm-up here. I remember correctly, the one you have, the question mark in, is in the shroud. It's not on the surface. Exactly. It's exactly right. I scoured around, and I could not find anything new. Hey, Shelly, how are you? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Friday. And we'll put this stuff away. Hey, Thomas, how are you? We're putting stuff away. A little bit of stuff anyways. Bug guts. Salt we're running a little low on. It's amazing how many different things require salt, you know? There's a lot of things. Lots of things require the salt. I've got bandages and stuff. That all goes up by Balthazar. I do have a bow here. Is this any good? The Wolf's Snarl Longbow. Hey, Darty Vader. Nice big sunshine. Shelly Jones, the smiley face. Thank you so much. That's very nice. Very nice. Scrap. Salvage. Okay, we'll do that. Got a few more fireflies and stuff towards the end of yesterday's episode. I need to take some of this stuff upstairs now. I prefer the door open that way. Yep, there we go. Somebody wants me, Neek, and somebody else wanted me to test a little block thing out, or do a little block thing that apparently is quite an interesting result. I think we talked about it. We're going to give that a little whirl here this morning and see what it's all about. I think I've got the alchemical in here. I do, and that took my health potions as well. That's okay. We can restock if we have to. And I got a few of these guys here. So, you guys are saying I've got one eternal spell that I should probably use. Meteor Shower, Prayer of the Flame, and Prayer of the Flame Scroll. I got a bunch of those. I have an eternal spell. Fire? Apparently. Get rid of that. Prayer of the Flame Scroll. I'll just throw that in there. We've got a skull, some water, a chicken wing, a couple of those, some eggs, and a few arrows. We're good to go. Noticed that the Northern Caravan was missing the one page and thought that might have something to do with it, but glad to hear you tried. Yeah, I don't know about the... It does talk about the Northern Caravan and the Southern Caravan letters, so it could be that it just carries into the Northern Caravan and there's something along there, but... I mean, we looked at it yesterday. We are missing a couple of pages, but the overall quest has been completed. So maybe I'm missing one page. That question mark won't go away up there. I don't know. I'm imagining someone's going to have an answer for that at some point in time. Is there stuff in here still? Let's grab all the food stuff since we're going upstairs. I didn't get any of this stuff put away yesterday because I was busy focused on trying to figure out what it is I missed, and I didn't get much done yesterday afternoon. My apologies. I was busy looking at, did I miss something? Queen Nuts, hello. Go in here and drop our stuff off. Little put away action here this morning. And our chicken wings are over here. At least I call them chicken wings. That's what they look like. And I think all of our sugar stuff is down here. Perfect. It took something out of here. What did it take? That's something up there. A little flour and some kind of root. The grapple plant root. I don't even know where I'm putting the grapple plant root. There it is, right there. All right, perfect. You go in there. And I got some water. We should probably plant something. We probably should plant something. Flour. Terry's also trying to figure out if the crackling wand is any good. Anybody know if the crackling wand out there is really good? Let us know. Feedback would be helpful. I did not locate the crackling wand, although again I did. There's somebody that was Neek and someone else had a little block thing they wanted me to do. You place a metal block and then you put I guess I put the water away, didn't I? Well, we'll do it. We'll just do it and see. But apparently it has a nice reaction. I asked if it was something that would go along with the base. Somebody else responded back that it wouldn't go along with the base, but apparently the interaction's pretty cool. The result is pretty neat, so I would like to try it out. Bunch of stuff. Matter of fact, let's take some of this over down to the smithy to get put in. Barbaric, yes. I think Neek was commenting on it in the comments yesterday as well. There's a neat little thing you can do. So we'll give it a whirl. We'll take a look at it. Let me grab my hammer. I think it's up here actually today. Yep, it is. Got the hammer, and then it was metal. I'm going to take these downstairs with me as well, and we'll get those put away. The ores are looking pretty good. We got a decent supply of that. Hey, Neek. Yeah, we'll try it out. We'll give it a try. Let me get this stuff put away. Again, I meant to do this last night, and it just didn't play out. Or yesterday afternoon, it didn't play out for me. Oh boy, I've got way too much stuff. I'm going to go ahead and delete that stack right there. You see, I've got so much fiber that I don't know what to do with all of it at the moment. I'm going to need a separate box for some of this stuff. I guess I'll throw that upstairs and we'll cook it down. I'm kind of full up, you know, on a lot of these resources. Like the bug guts. I mean, do I really need to pick up any more bug guts? Not at the moment. I think I could just kind of leave it alone and not pick them up at all anymore. I hate leaving them laying around, but I just don't think I need them as much anymore. Let's get rid of that campfire. Oh, I needed some bone, didn't I? Some bone block, not just bone. So this is our skulls right now. We could try to go take out that wyvern guy again today. We've got the explosive arrows, which should help quite a bit in taking him down, I would think. At least help whittle him down a little bit. We could go after him and see if we can get that. I would love to have his head on my wall. I only need one. I only want one head. I'm not greedy. I don't need a bunch of them, but I would like to have one. Oh, and then you guys have really been wanting me to try out this door thing to get a better door. The secret door. There's the secret bookshelf. We'll try that today too. There's a couple of things you guys wanted to try around base. I feel like kind of sticking around a little bit. What else do I have to put away here? Water. A bunch of stuff here, man. Holy cow. Flatbrush says you'll own this. The Wisp Wyvern, you've powered up a bunch since you first fought it. When I realized it doesn't matter how much I power up. When you suck, you suck. Anything can happen. Not that I suck totally. Just that it's not, you know, it's not as great as it could be. Look at all the stuff we have here, though, for the staff. We got a lot of stuff. We picked up quite a bit of junk. I don't know where I put the bones, but I'm going to throw them in here since they seem like a magical thing. What else do we have? We got some antiseptic. Sometimes I love just coming to the base and putting stuff away. It's fun. And a little bit more. Did I upgrade our swords all the way? And there was also talk about re-speccing, redoing our specs, and see if we could do that maybe today. What level is your sword? It was only hitting 8 yesterday. The level of the sword here is a 47. Yeah, why it says 8, I don't know. Is it showing the plus damage? Is that what it's showing us? I don't know. Maybe it was... Maybe the damage was reduced because I did have some elixir misuse on me. Kind of that debuff that you get when you've used too many elixirs. I don't know. A bunch of stuff on me. Again. Look at all this loot. The mobs were resistant to the extra damage. Okay. Makes sense. Because I know some things work better in places than others, so... Ah, jeez. I hate it when I do that. One matron head. We should... Oh, I had an idea for up there by Adeline as well. The hunter. I had an idea. We got to look at that and that. We got that. And we've got a little bit of metal we could take up to the smithy. I had an idea for her room up there. We'll try to get to that too if I can think of it. If I think of it. There we go. All right. That is all put away. Oswald, you've got all your stuff, my friend. And then we've got a sword. We'll throw that in there. It was resistant to that yesterday, huh? This is plus 14 Shroud Magic resistance. You guys were telling me that probably gives me extra time in the Shroud. So we've already got quite a bit of time in the Shroud. Do I really need that? I guess what the sword was nice was that it's got the fire damage on it too. But I'm trying to figure out if that was actually better than the bronze sword that we had, because this is giving me extra damage. Plus 8 cutting, plus 8 cutting, plus 8 piercing, ambush, and precise. So this is all about causing damage, where this one looks like it's just about giving me extra time. You guys are saying that that plus 14 Shroud Magic resistance gives me like a plus 14 of Shroud time in there. So it's not a very good Shroud sword is what I would say. It says Shroud resistance, but I think I've got enough of that already going on. No, excuse me. No, the Shroud resistance is for the puffballs and the arrows from the Shroud archers. I see. Well, then it's just basic damage is what it's hitting. It does have that thing called brutal on there. What's brutal mean? What's brutal? I think for more sword damage, you need more points in the red skills, especially strength. Yeah, maybe that is the case. I know you've brought up the strength thing. That maybe I don't have enough in strength. That could be it. All right, there we go. We've got that done. All right, let's go back downstairs. Everything's put away. Thank you for dealing with that with me. It only took 16 minutes to put all that stuff away. Let's go down here. Let's do another repair. And then it was 2 blocks, if I remember right. I believe it's just the regular old cobble that I like. We'll find that. And then the metal block. Metal block. No, Ronan, do not sit down like that. And some cobble. Yes, your build favors ranged magic and not melee. Really? I mean, we went into this a little ways, right? Tank? We went into tank quite a bit. Maybe I need to go into some warrior. Yeah, I probably needed to put some points into warrior and into tank, because there's barbarian as well. But I feel like the barbarian is more of like a two-handed weapon. Increase your strength attribute by 1. Increase melee damage by 5% per attribute point. That's strength. A jump attack. When equipped with a melee weapon, you can perform a jump attack which deals 50% more weapon damage in a small blast radius. Brutal is the unnecessary inflictment of pain. Oh, okay, so it's just going overboard. Gotcha. Cost stamina appropriately to the weapon's weight. Does not work with tools. For the jump attack. Some of the stuff we got just because runner, sprinting speed, yeah, double jump. We got into those just because. They're helpful. But yeah, you're right. You guys are right. I don't have much going into this realm. We got us kind of down to here. Nemesis, whenever an ally draws the attention of an enemy, you draw it in equal measures. I don't... Okay, I have to earth aura, all damage against players. See, I'll get damage against players. Doesn't matter. I don't need that. Arch Nemesis. You gain 1 constitution for each 2 levels of the flame out of reach, and I don't want that. Constitution. Warden, when there are 3 or more enemies within 20 meters, you suffer 15% less magical damage. Where's two-handed weapon users? Okay, warrior is two-handed. Barbarian. Oh, barbarian is two-handed. Okay, yeah, barbarian feels like two-handed. So yeah, maybe I need to put a little more emphasis down in here. I don't know if I'd want to get rid of these though. Our resource gathering perks. I don't know about that. anyways, we're not doing that just yet. So we were looking at these blocks. You guys were suggesting Barbaric and Neek there. If we do this, I'm going to do it right off of, so tab. And it's the micro block that I use for this. Is that right? Oh. This micro block. I'm going to put that right there. Oh. I'll put that right there. I'm going to get rid of the rest of this here. Maybe I don't want to do this right here on my property, just in case something weird happens. And I ain't going down the red flame. I ain't going down in the red flame stuff. I'm just not going to do it. Doesn't seem like there's a... Oh, I should have just taken the big block out. Yeah, we'll go someplace else and do this. Hey, Donald Elliott, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Off to the gym for a few hours. Huh? You only got a few minutes? That's all right. Thanks for being here. It'll all be posted on the YouTube later, so you can catch up. We're just going to test a few things that folks have been telling me I need to give a try. So we're going to fool around with that a little bit this morning. We'll see where the day takes us here. Weekend is here. Just about. Variety is working from home today. There we go. We got rid of that. I guess I'm not going to be able to put a block. It's got to be inside my area, doesn't it? So maybe I do... I'm going to put it up right here. And then it was little blocks, right? All the way around, just regular stone. 3 on each side. I'll get rid of these guys down here, so we've got that hovering. 27 total blocks, right? So then, what, 1, like so. Am I doing this right? Does that look right to you? This looks right. 3 by 3. 1, 2. Oh, we got to go one more around. Okay, one more. Oh. We'll sleep before we do this. Yeah, one more on this side. Just like this. Really? 3 by 3 by 3? Right. Oh, man. All right. This better be good. While I'm doing this, who the hell sits down and figures this crap out? I mean, who does that? Who sits here and does something like this? It's, oh, this is how this works, huh? I've gone too far, haven't I? It's supposed to be a 3 by 3 by 3. I don't frickin' know. That's not right. Will this still work? I'll tell you, man, some passive aggressiveness in here. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something completely different. I just don't know what the point is to all this. I know it makes some kind of weird block, but I'm not going to be able to get underneath there. I feel like I've wasted a bunch of my time. I'm just going to break it. Well, it made the metal look weird, that's for sure. Is it just a pile of metal? Is that what it is right there? Just kind of a busted thing? With the foundation block? No, I'm not going to do it with the foundation block. When you say a 3x3, are you talking about using foundations all the way around this thing? Like it's all supposed to be made out of foundations? Or is it the micro block? This is the end result. So basically I got there the same way I would have gotten to if I'd done the 3x3 and all the other stuff. Okay. So this really worked just fine the way it was. And that's what I'm looking at, is the chunk of metal that's busted up. I mean, I guess it's, you can see the metal block still in there. It's got a bunch of chunks of metal coming off of it, but it looks like a pile of garbage. Okay, you guys are saying use a block, but you're not specifying. Is this supposed to be the micro block, the foundation? Is this the floor block? You can't just say use a block. It's got to be, you got to say what kind of block. And I can't, oh my God, does that not go away now? Good. It's just a piece of broken metal. Okay, well, we tried that out. Thank you. Yeah. If it's just a broken piece of metal, that's okay. It's pretty cool that you can get it to do that. I'm guessing that probably works with just about any metal block that you use. Just causes it to kind of burst into metal shards. What was the other thing we were looking at? Well, now I want to try something else out. I feel like we could have gotten that result with a lot less even work than I just did on that. Let's try that one more time. I'm actually going to do it one more time. Nope. I'm just going to do it like this. I'm going to just do a quick little thing here and see if we get the same effect. Yeah, you don't need all that rock around there. If you want a busted up looking metal piece, you could just do that. It doesn't require all that. The bronze looks like a bunch of coins. Okay. But yeah, I don't need all of that to make it happen. Maybe for a bit of a different look to it, but for the most part, that seems to be what we're looking at right there. So that worked just fine. We're talking about changing out our points, and then the infamous cabinet with the skull. Everybody is bothered by this cabinet with the skull. So we're going to take you down. Pick you up. Is there enough room here for this? I hope. And I realized this was the solution. I did. I just didn't really want to mess with it. So we put that there. I could take this up. I can open this up. The skull is straight. Then I could take this one, and I could bring this one over to here. We could do that right there, and then I can open this, and I can click on this. Open. Boom, we got the double doors. This is what we're talking about, right? Close this. We close this. Now it looks like a hidden. Well, of course, we could do this better, so it looks hidden. It looks hidden, right? Okay, so let's do a little something here. Hold on. Looks good that way. I have to agree. It looks very good that way. It does look nice, huh, Queen Nuts? The thing is, I think whenever I come in, I believe that one bookcase will be open. Or closed, whichever way you look at it. So then it kind of defeats the purpose. Unless it didn't do it, then I stand corrected. But it does stay put. These stay put, huh? Normally I would think that automatically, like, all the doors close. You see, all the doors, they close every time you leave. So I kind of assumed that this would just, basically when I came back in every time, it would be sitting right over here every single time. But that's not the case. It looks like the bookcases stay in place. I'm also noticing that both of these bookshelves are a little different from the other. This one's got a very old look to it, and this one does not. Why do they look so different? I guess you got options, right? So the bookshelves don't work like the doors, the rest of the doors in the place, which is weird because that is a door. But at the same time, I guess it doesn't do that with this other secret door that we have here, right? This secret door stays open. I don't have to reopen this one every time. All right, so that will work. That is a good solution. Let's grab this back, and let's grab this back. All right. Let's grab you, and we'll grab you back. Grab you back. There we go. So I want... Let's try to get these to look a little bit better. That is interesting. I did not realize it would sit there like that. I thought for sure every time I came in, I'd have to go over and, you know, push it to make it close. Open. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're going to put that back there, and I guess I will put the skull... I'm going to have to move those boxes. If I put you... right. I wish this bookshelf had the same look as the other shelves. I'll take the X off. Maybe if I slide this over to right about right there. I take that in, and I pick this one up. We put this guy right over here up against it. I know they're not the same, but you know the idea was to have both of them here. It really sticks to that. That's what we're talking about, right? That's what everybody was wanting me to try out, was this right here. So, okay, all right. I stand corrected. I assumed, and I thought the game would work that way, that every time I left, that door would just go like this. Every time I logged back in, I would come in and find my room like this every single time. But apparently, secret doors don't do that. 3 shelves as opposed to 2. What do you mean 3 shelves as opposed to 2? There's actually 2, 3. There's 4 slots here and 3 here, yeah. Yeah, it is very different, the bookshelf. That's a little disappointing that they're not the same. I understand why, but... Okay, that'll work. Now, when you opened, are you... No, come on. You are definitely inside those. Okay, so that works. I'm shocked. Really didn't think that would work. Oh, that's armor. Okay, so I'll move that stuff on my own over the weekends before next week. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys bothered by the fact that there's 2 different bookshelves here? think in the long run, it probably isn't very noticeable, really. I don't think so either, Queen. I think they look pretty good. I don't think you noticed that. I do wish they were the same. Maybe have multiple versions of it. You know, take that cabinet and make it so we could do this. Okay, so there's that. Then we talked about respecking our points too, right? Which is going to take like 10 runes to do. Thomas says, doesn't look right. Barbaric says, works for you. From here, you can't really tell. And having different shelf levels and stuff, that doesn't bother me. It's the fact that the one texture is a very old-looking bookshelf that's just some old wood slapped together, where the other one's definitely got some uniqueness to it, you know? Yeah, then there's the top bit that we have to put in, so I've got to get the right blocks for that. But I think we could doctor it up and make it look good. We'll just take these guys and slide them over a little bit. These eventually were supposed to be back in this room, so let's go grab a few more blocks. Downstairs. Yeah, I really thought that that door would just close. I don't know if that's an inconsistency across the board or if they intended it to be like that. Weathered stone block, castle wall stone block. We need that one. No, we don't. We don't need castle stone. City wall, shroud wood, luminous, weathered stone block. I think that's the one we're actually building with. And you can go in there. Oh, wrong box. Okay. Yeah, the bits should cover the top. We could doctor it up a little bit. Let's go play with it a little bit. We could fix things up a little bit here. Weathered block. There we go. Well, that's going right through there. See that? That's going right through that block. Oh, maybe it won't once we close this. Okay, that trimmed it out really nice. Not let me put that up there. Let's open that back up. If I do that, how far would I come this way with it? I guess we don't need that. That trims that out pretty good. I probably could have stopped right there, huh? Something like that right there. That looks a little bit better, I think. But extending that all the way over, if I put this here to kind of hide that, what does this do when it opens? What does it look like? It looks like garbage, just like you thought it would. So, we go on the inside and do it. We add one more here. And we'll add one more over here. Just so we're not seeing that light come through. We got a little something right there cutting through. I'm like, oh, jeez. Put that back and... I feel like I got the wrong block in my hand here for this. Ah, it still doesn't look right. Definitely got to come out one more. Come on now. There we go. This all changed once I started doing the inside stuff. Am I not using the right block? I am using the right block, am I not? What is this one? I feel like I'm using the wrong block. I am. That's not the right one. That's not the right block. Roughly cut stone block. That's the one we're supposed to be using. I think it's okay on the inside, but this is definitely the wrong block. Roughly cut stone block is what it should be. What did I use up here? Is this the city? This is the city block. What is... Is that the city block up there? Maybe that is the city block. I'm confused. It's been a while since I've been over here building on this, so I think I've got this the wrong... Yeah, this is the city block. All right. Redo these. Mistakes were made. All right, so we needed to go across up here to where it opens. No, right here. You gotta close that before it lets you get in there. Okay, we've got that. Whew, sorry guys, it took me a little while to get this organized here. This is the city block. I'm gonna go ahead and use this on the inside for this trim piece as well. It doesn't exactly match with this other stuff here, but this is gonna work. I feel like it's supposed to be different than the rest. Okay, that works good. And you. Can we do that now? I wonder, could I get a block to kind of go across the top here to make it... I think we're good. I think we're good there, right? I think that looks right. It looks sealed up. If you were walking past it, you wouldn't be able to see any light coming in from behind it. Except for that crack in that bookshelf right there, right? The new polished block might look good. It probably would. Just about any one of the blocks would look good. I just wanted to kind of match what the ceiling is to have that piece of trim kind of come down and meet up with that. You know, it just looks like it fits there now. I'm so surprised that these don't do that. That they work like that. Like that door should be over a little bit this way, but we're okay. We're okay. really don't need all this open space back here. This is just supposed to be a little alcove to come in, and then you'd actually go through the main door to get into the place. That was kind of the idea of this. I do like the fact that now we've got this working. Yeah, I just really thought that that would always close on its own, but it doesn't. So we've got 2 bookshelves. Didn't even notice at the very beginning when we were trying this out the other day that they're completely 2 different, completely looking shelves. Ninja Barbaric. You can use stone benches. Recently found out if you pull single blocks at floor out at bottom of door, you could place a wall shelf and it becomes a sill plate. Oh, I see what you're saying. You can use stone benches that way too for a red carpet runner effect. All right, so you guys are putting stuff on the floor, huh? Kind of using it as decoration. Taking this and burying it so you'd have, you know, this is a floor runner as you walk in. Burying those things. Boy, that's got to take a tick to do that, right? Benches and shelves make awesome stairs. Can even make spiral stairs. Oh, I suppose so, huh? Yeah, I noticed that you can't really make spiral stairs in this game because of the grid, but interesting you could take some of that stuff and turn it around. All right, so let's go in our room. Now that we're here and we're tinkering with it, I'm going to tinker with it some more. I'm going to go here and roughly cut stone block is what we want. And I want to go down to the wall, turn this, and I'm going to pick you up. And that piece of trim we put there, we'll go ahead and leave it on that right there. We're going to do that right there and go right there. And then the same thing here. We're going to go just behind that piece of trim. Hopefully we can get away with that. X. Turn it off. God, you're just perfect right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we'll sleep. I guess sleeping doesn't really matter in here, does it? Yeah, that's off a little bit, isn't it? That door. Guess it is a little bit off. Just like me. Okay, so we've got a 1 wide gap here. And we got, it's 2 over here. So I need to move the door over by 1, it looks like. Door. Oh, you're there. Okay. Let's also get this torch put up so we can see. There we go. Door. Maybe I should get my trim piece put in place first. The door is going to go over... We're moving it over a block, right? So it should go right there. You see window frames used to make fencing around a porch. Yeah, somebody suggests I use window frames up in the smithy area. We've got the fence rails down at the bottom and use the windows up top to kind of fill in that space. But I thought it would just be too much, too many windows to fill something like that in. Am I good here? Did I do this right? There is no real, it's just gonna, yeah. I feel like it's good. So now we're 2 here, 1, 2 there. That feels better to me. It feels a little more centered in there, I feel like. You can't see this side because, of course, it's buried in the stone, but that is more centered, I believe, right now. It looks better. You know? Yeah, I want to open this both ways. Oh. Yeah, that looks centered better to me. So now I need to fill all this in. We're going to have those little alcoves here with light in them. That doesn't seem to be playing out too well at the moment. That door is actually in here, so let's go ahead and fill this back in, and we'll just change this. So let me take that off. I think I've got to move the door again, take the door off. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I can't destroy that without taking this door off. Why do I feel like that is still not quite right? So I got to put a block back over on this side, don't I? I'm taking one off of here and putting one over here. Okay. Yeah, the interactions around doors are very particular. That is for sure. Which, you know, I guess that's understandable, right? Now, you should fit right in there. I pull it out a little bit just so it sits like so. Okay, we do that, and then we put our other block into here. So maybe I could just take another wall and put it right here. Just to fill that in a little bit faster, like so. We got our door. That is fixed up, looks better. I feel like that is good. Do I do that right there? Yep, okay, that's good. We'll fill this in. Oh. Missing something right here. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Door repaired. Now we're going to put some lights in here, right? We talked about that. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, up one more. We want them sunken in a little bit. Maybe some braziers would look good tucked away in there. We put a little bit of light in there, or maybe a couple of those small, just a couple of small lights in here, right? There we go. Yes. Actually, I was going to pull this... Do I want to pull the ceiling down or keep the ceiling up? I think I want to kind of keep this ceiling up a little bit, really. We'll finish this off so it looks right. Okay. I bet if I do this right here... Go. Maybe I should get rid of some of this dirt in here. This is our room after all, right? We shouldn't have really dirt showing in here. Yeah, and then I've got some shroud wood on me. There it is. I come down and we'll get our ceiling and we'll put you there. Turn X back on so it's sticking. And then we'll do the little block. The micro block. Don't tell me there's not enough space. Get out of here. Alright. Maybe one more. Oh yeah, that's closing it up. It's sealing. I love how that works like that. You can really see you're on track. Doing the right thing. Okay, I hadn't really expected to work on our room today, but that is looking better. This can go away. And to be... Oh, you know what we should do here? We should also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really 8, huh? That doesn't look like it's in the middle there at all. Oh. There we go. Just thinking maybe we could put something on like a little alcove right here, some kind of a, I don't know, something for things to sit on. Try to get a little backing on here, so we've got some backing because I didn't use the big foundations in here. We could set something there, right, on that little shelf, and do the same thing kind of over here. Was that 3 or 4? It's 1, 2, 3. We got what do we got here? We got 1, 2 to that, and then 1, 2 to that, and then it's disturbed by that. So maybe I could go one more. Maybe I don't have to put anything in there. Maybe I could just leave it the way it is, just like that, right? It looks nice. It's decorative. You only need the one started, right? Do like that, and we're going to put you right in there. Just right-clicking to knock some of that dirt out in case you don't know. There we go, just like that. It doesn't really, What's up with that? Just the way it's snapping in, I guess. It's just kind of weird how it doesn't quite keep the same pattern all the way through there. Nevertheless, there we go. We got that. We could put something in there on a shelf. I could even change the back of this out a little bit and make it wood. Maybe that would look better because the wood doesn't have really a pattern on it. Let's try the wood, the shroud wood. That's a little more consistent through there, I think. Give me a second. I'll look over here, chat, in just a second, guys. Queen is brass. Yeah, maybe something brassy would look good right there. Huh? We don't want this in here, of course. That's just too big. It puts off too much light. But there we go. That's our new alcove. So let's go, yeah, let's go see what we can make brass-wise. There's got to be... Is there like a little candle holder or something that would look good there? Mr. Carpenter, what do you have for illumination? Illuminate us, please. That's too much. I was kind of hoping for something very low light, you know, just super small. These wouldn't be bad, these little firefly chandeliers, a couple of those in there, but I don't know if I want bugs buzzing around in there. So then I was thinking maybe these guys right here. Wall-mounted candle holder, it's wood, it's not brass, but we do have these guys here, but I don't know how big they are. Let's try a couple of those. We'll see.
Watch out for splinters.
We're working with brass, buddy. We don't have to worry about that today. Metal splinters, right? Metal splinters are a real thing. Okay, so if I do this... Oh, that would look nice right there. Ooh, okay. They're not as big as I thought they were. We put another one right there. We come in. We could even put a little something on the shelves here. On the shelf. What else do we have? What kind of knick-knack stuff do we have that we could put there? I mean, it'd be cups, right? We got cups, plates, bowls. What other... I mean, it's not exactly someplace you stop to do anything in, right? You're just walking through there. You could put chests in there, one side for armor and the other side for weapons. If you place some garden soil embedded in the rock and place shrooms in there, ooh, that's not a bad idea either. The mushrooms would look interesting. I think I'm going to save that, though, for the next one. But yeah, you're right. If I had taken this and put a little bit of dirt down there, we could put mushrooms in here and have them growing. I think I used to do that with the mushroom, not the mushrooms, but the netherwort on Minecraft. I'd have it set up like that. That looks better, right? Our beams are going straight across here. They're all lined up nicely. I can't believe this actually worked out, but this does work out pretty good. And thanks for being persistent on telling me I needed to try to, you know, do the double bookshelf thing. I didn't think it really mattered. I feel like they're going to still fix that, you know. I really do feel like they're going to fix that. But now when we close them, there's no light coming through the side. So it does look completely 100%, you know, secured. Look at there. That's pretty cool. Need lights for the other nooks? Yes, I do. I do. I need, I think, 2 more of those. We'll put 2 more of those in here, and I feel like this is off now by 1. Like I did this off by 1. Maybe I should have... I guess I'm not in a very adventurous mood today to go out and about, running around, fighting things. In more of a tinker mode, it looks like. So if I put a little light in there and a little light in there, and we should move this one back too. Whoop. We do that. Okay, let's go get a couple more of those. I'm all about using those. I like them. Let's get a couple more of those little candelabras. There we go.
Watch out for splinters.
Yeah, Barbaric, I agree. We have done a lot of adventuring. We've really pushed the game along. I think next week we'll probably finish up doing the last of the missions that we have left. I'm just noticing when Enshrouded videos come up on my channel and stuff, or in my YouTube that I look at, that it shows, you know, I guess people are done. They're moving on. I tend to stick with the game for quite a while, and maybe I stick with them too long. I don't know. I like that though. That looks good. You know, it wouldn't be bad as a decorative vase or something in the corner here. I hope they do the decorative plant idea where you can like make a potted plant. That would be really cool. We'll have to find some knick-knack stuff that goes in here really nicely. The other thing I was thinking about was Adeline upstairs. Is it Adeline? Adeline? Potted plants was on the roadmap. I thought I saw something about that too. I know people were asking for all the trees too. So all the trees would be nice. That one smithy overlook at the Hunter has that broken bit that always bothers me. Broken bits. Base to get ready for the next expansion. Ah, okay. Nice, Barbaric. They haven't really announced when the next update is coming, have they? Oh, I guess it is this month, right? It's supposed to be before the end of this month. They did put that in the comments, or in their latest post. So yeah, sometime this month there's an update coming for Enshrouded. Queen Nuts, me too, love building. There are times when I get in here and I just want to tinker, you know? I don't want to fight, I don't want to do anything, I just want to, like we're doing right now, taking the micro block and putting a little bit in, taking a little bit out, and it's just really sometimes super relaxing to do something like that. Yeah, Ninja, other YouTubers are hunting for the next greatest thing. I know, it's constant. Barbaric says they thinks that they're releasing the mountain biome with the next expansion. It would seem like maybe that would be the next one they do because there's bits and pieces of it in what we're already playing in. So I feel like, yeah, the mountain, the snow would be the next one because we see that snow slows us down and it doesn't really give us a cold effect, but it does definitely slow you down when you're in it. Nice. I may go out for salt today. I mean, that's not really adventuring. It's just, look at this, you guys. This is beautiful. I love that. That's nice. Now, yeah, it was mentioned that this might be a little too tight, but this is supposed to be a secret entrance to our room, so I'm going to keep it a little bit tight. Now, on this wall, the door looks like it's a little bit further on this side than on that side. I think once we put furniture in here, it won't be as noticeable, but now that I've pointed it out, it probably will be. Look at that right there. That is just amazingly cool. I love that to death. Looks really good. You guys up for me going out and filling up my coffee cup real quick? I'm going to do that. It's pretty sweet. All right, give me a second. The whole north edge of the map right now is mountains. I noticed that too. Yeah, I noticed that. All right, I'm going to go for it. I'll leave you up here in the room. I'll be right back. Restroom break, coffee break. Flatbroke says they might have just put those mountains there temporarily for a backdrop. The northeast corner of the map is totally flat, and doubt it'll stay that way. Oh, yeah. No, that's all the room we're growing. It'll definitely. Let's pull up the map. Again, we've discussed this, that there's a border here, which I don't know, is this going to continue over until it reaches that edge? Because we don't get that far this way. And then there is a crap ton of room still up north. You see this? This goes on forever up here. There's a lot of space left. So it's all about the north, northeast, and northwest. But yeah, there's all snow all along here. I got to imagine there's going to be mountains there, right? Mark of Samoth, no. Egerton salt mines. Let's go grab a little salt real fast. Enough room for Skyrim. I feel like that whenever I'm playing this. I don't need somebody telling me which direction to go. I just need to go out and go. That's the best part. Is the salt mine right down there? Probably... yeah, right over here. Okay. Zip. There's other places to get salt. This is just where I go to get salt. Sometimes I'll go down here and I'll get the farmland, and I'll pick up some flower soil, then I'll pick up some salt, and I just pick up several different things from here. What you got back in your bucket today? I'll take that grenade. Terry says, just found the block element feature of ad block fixed now. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I can't remember. Is the salt all the way down at the bottom, or is it... No. Salt, salt. Who needs salt? We do. I like how soft and sandy it sounds. Haven't played Skyrim in years. I think I saw it on sale for Steam. It's Steam right now. It's like $10 or less right now to get Skyrim. So if you've never played it before, and you're looking for something that's going to consume, I think I played like 1,000 hours, which is nothing compared to a lot of people out there. But it was a ton of fun. I don't think I'm going to get any more salt out of that, really. A little bit of salt. Go up that way. Yoo-hoo! I don't really see any more easy salt around here, do you? There's that right there. I'm missing it. It's been a little while since I've been down here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This works. This should be enough. You know, I only played Skyrim. Variety played Oblivion, and I watched her play it. This is a long time ago, man. Oblivion, really long time ago. I'm trying to remember what house we were in living in at the time. But she came across it and was playing, and I thought, well, that looks pretty fun. And she finished Oblivion, and I never played it. I've only played Skyrim. But I loved it. I wonder if there's a plan to remaster all of them. Probably not, huh? It'd be a lot of work to remaster something that's... Skyrim's pretty masterful already. Granted, it's got its bugs and stuff, but I never ran into too much trouble in the game. A couple of quests I couldn't finish. I remember that. There's Skywind and Skyblivion. Never heard of those. Are they like knockoffs? They sound like knockoffs from that. Or is it from the same developer? Bethesda. That is right? Bethesda? Yeah, Bethesda. They came out with that Starfield. Some of you wanted me to play Starfield, and I just kind of waited to see, and I don't know. Hey, little rabbit. How much do we have? Oh, pretty good. We're doing pretty good. That's just a little nugget. A little nugget of salt. Oh, look at this here, though. This goes in a little ways. I think Starfield was on sale, or is, or was, yeah. I thought about getting it, because I don't really have a good space game that I like anymore. Space Engineers is fine, but it's just kind of an empty world. It's a little empty, a little lackluster. I had fun when I was playing it, but I don't know that I'll ever go back to it, just because there's... well, they were going to add enemies to it. I don't know. Space Engineer is one of those games where if you lose something, you've really lost something. You know what I mean, Jellybean? It just devastates you because it's like you put all those hours into it and now it's gone. Ah, terrifying. The only reason I hesitated from Starfield from getting it was because there's no real building in it. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but it didn't seem like there was building in it. There was a little bit of modular building type stuff in it, but not to the extent of this game or some of the others that we've played together. Alright, I need to get it back up above. Oh, fell back in my hole. I fell back in... I'm noticing world tears too now. When I didn't notice that at the beginning of the game when we first started playing. I didn't notice these world tears. I feel like I see them a little more on a regular basis now. I need to get back up. There we go. Yep. Let's search these just to see if maybe we got some more explosive grenades in here. Nope. No one's giving out grenades today, huh? Oh, there's one. Nice. I'm gonna check these boxes right here too. Just see what they got. Backpack's full. Oh, look at all that salt we got. Nice. What else am I missing down here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got a little bit of salt. That's good. Alright. We don't need to... do I have... I got no room, huh? I would love to take that wood with me. I think I will drop that one piece of coal. It's real easy to come by. Off we go. Satisfactory is cool, but no fine goodies to make like a home. Yeah, that's a factory builder. I've looked at that one multiple times too, Queen. I've thought about it. The world looks really unique, and I like the look of the game, but I don't really think it's up my alley here. But I have looked at it multiple times. I look at it every time I see that it's on sale. Chris says, looks like a lot of salt until you start mass producing nitrate. Indeed. Indeed, it does look that way, huh? Yeah, I've actually been really good about keeping the coal going over here. It's just now out. I need more dirt. Boop. There we go. So, yeah, I've got quite a bit of coal here, and then I have been putting coal into here. We've got a little bit in there, as you can see. And then I throw a little bit in here each time, too. Just to stock these up, because I know I'm going to need them in here. Looks like I'm going to need to make maybe some more resin as well. Go. Beautiful. Lots and lots of salt. All right. See, this door closed. We went just far enough away, it looks like, for that door to close. Or maybe I've not been back through here since we re-logged in. Queen says playing Nightingale, but so many bugs. And DC. Eco? No. No, I thought about Eco too. I know it's kind of similar to Minecraft almost, but I think, isn't there like a meteor shower that's threatening you the whole time, and if you don't get your stuff done in time, it blows up your place? I don't know about that. You turn the meteors off. Then is it just Minecraft? I know that you have an impact on the world. Eco-friendly is the whole idea with eco, right? I mean, if you wipe out all the deer in an area, then they're just done. So the idea is to... Black is asking about Rising World 2 radio. I'm waiting for them to finish it. I'm waiting for them to get some content back in there again. I want to see the caves back in there in Black. I want to see the caves back there. I want to see the dungeons back. I want to see the enemies back. They had just put in roaming bandits in the woods. I wanted that to be put back. I'm just kind of waiting for JW Games to get Rising World put back together again. Chris says probably go back to Small Land when the Enshrouded addiction subsides. I'm thinking about going into Valheim a little bit again. Flat broke. I did not enjoy Sunken Land. I really regret ever buying Sunken Land or ever playing Sunken Land. I think Sunken Land is exactly what it is. Sunken Land. It is... I'm not going to play any more games like that. I wish the developers of this game would make a Western out of it. I think I said that already, and I'll say it again. But I wish they would make a Western out of it. Yeah, Valheim Ashland is coming soon. That's why I thought if we got back into Valheim when Ashlands does come out, we could probably be started in the world a little bit, and then just branch out. Because I know Ashlands is... Well, they got one more biome after Ashlands. Is that right? Is there just one more or two more? I think there's one more after Ashlands. It's the outer ring of the world would be the ice, the snow, all that stuff. Project Zomboid, I tried it. It was just a little too slow for me and a little too intricate. I also tried the latest zombie one that came out that's kind of a top-down, and it was kind of fun, but at the same time, the building was pretty frustrating, and it took forever and a day to get anything done. That's just its type of game, and it's a little too tedious for me when it comes to those top-downs. Len's Island wasn't bad. Went a little fast, was a little too easy maybe, but it was enjoyable. But like Sunken Land, yeah, I thought it was just junk. And then Sons of the Forest, I've not tried it yet. I've heard it's buggy as well, but it's got great reviews. And I never played the other one, The Forest. So, Fountain of Youth, I tried that. It was okay. It seems kind of old now, so I don't want to go back and try it again and play it. Pacific Drive. Sons of the Forest is really good building too. Okay. Isn't it just all log building though? That's what bothered me about The Forest, was that it's just... Everything's a log. There's no planks. It's just a log sitting on top of a log and sitting on top of a log. And I thought that was kind of gross. No One Survived. Yeah, I've tried that one too. Again, I feel like that is... When you play something like this, graphically beautiful, like this is. It's really hard to go play something where your skin looks like plastic wrapped around a stick. Darty Vader says you play Starfield any way you want, main story or no story, or just these side stories. Watched Terra Ninja, Spange, and Splitsy play. Each their own way. I'd love to see how you do. Queen Nuts, LOL. I'm trying to think of anything else that has come across my radar lately that I thought about, and Nightingale was the one I bought it, and I was in there for about an hour and a half, and I had lost interest already, so I thought, no, that's not for me, because I was looking at it too. It was suggested by you guys, and I just didn't care for it. No One Survived, Missed. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones I've tried recently where it's just like, ugh, these games are just so clunky. Now they're all just skipping my mind. They're all flat. Oh, Enshrouded. Yeah, Enshrouded is by far a beautiful game and worth playing, worth buying, and lots of fun. I've got all my money back out of it already. I just see some of these games that come out, like 7 Days to Die. Sometimes I judge things maybe a little too early. 7 Days to Die, when it first came out, it looked pretty crappy. But now, look at it. It's a pretty beautiful game. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they come around and they fix them and they look really great. Sometimes they don't. I have a banner here, too, that I need to put back. I can't go there because it's going to block the door, so I don't want it there. Why don't we put it right over here for now? It does move after you place it. Okay. You can see the metal turning. Atlas was good until you lost everything. Well, there's games like that. Look at Ark. Ark's the same way, man. You get Arked and you're just screwed. Myst and No One Survived are both single indie devs, so they're good when you keep that in mind, but definitely not as polished as they could be. Indeed. No Man's Sky. I own No Man's Sky. Was like that. Sucked when it first came out. Yeah, I remember that. It was a huge controversy when No Man's Sky first launched, and they cleaned all that up, and now it's like one of the best games out there from what I could tell. I mean, they just did a great big update to it. I always hoped Citadel Forge with Fire would get fixed. I always wished that too. This has got a bit of that Citadel Forge with Fire feeling in here as well. You know? You know what? I feel like Chris is saying he admires the Fun Pimp's dedication. I would say I do too. I feel like they've ridden along with 7 Days to Die long enough to where technology has caught up to what they wanted to do in the beginning with their game. And now they're putting that technology into it and being able to really create that apocalyptic feel that they were looking for, a decade ago when they started it. You hear movie directors talk like that too. Well, the technology just wasn't there. Now it is here, and now, like the Marvel movies, CGI has allowed them to create some amazing things for movies for us to watch that just weren't possible back in the day. Space, the final frontier. Queen Nuts, it is the final frontier. Although some would argue the ocean might be that as well. The depths of the ocean. I can't wait for the Unreal 5 games to start becoming mainstream. 7 Days to Die is still one of the best. You got that right. Yeah, each update they give, and I don't know if you guys follow them, but they've been doing some pretty amazing stuff with it so far. With this next update and what's coming out, it looks pretty cool. Why is there a remake of The Crow coming? Like the movie The Crow? Really? With Bruce Lee's son? Who then died? I don't know. Padding. I need some padding. Zoop. Right around the corner. Hey, buddy. Hey there, little lady. Do we have what we need for padding? I'll make 10. I'll make 10 of them. The Crow. This is a movie that should not be remade. I remember watching The Crow way back, but not since.
Watch out for splinters.
Oh, you need to pick a new line, buddy. You've said that 3 times to me now. Watch out for splinters. Watch out for splinters. Where are my chairs? There they are. You could probably use a little rug up here too underneath each table, huh? Some of you are saying that you've got about an hour's worth of rest buff at the moment. And really, I don't need much more than that. We're pretty good. It's just fun to see how far you can take it. Okay, so we fixed the furniture. There was some beamage I wanted to do in the room, too. Kind of all over the board here today. Just whatever strikes my fancy we're jumping into. I wanted to do... trying to remember which block I'm supposed to click. I'm going to do that, and then I want to do the Shroudwood. We only have 290. We'll probably have to go get some Shroudwood, too. What do I have here? It's so hard to measure with this block because it... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, hold on. I want to do some cross timbers in here a little bit. Maybe that's not such a good idea, though. I do that one there, right up against the wall, and I do another one over here, right up against the wall, and it's got to go into that just a smidge. We'll probably have to go get some Shroudwood. Oh. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it some extra beamage across the middle. We'll start there and work our way across. Up there. Oh, nope. Micro block. There we go. Let's try that again. I'm going to push that over into the wall this time and then come back in and fill that in. There we go. Watching video long enough, you could tell he has that splinter under fingernail feeling day to day. Watch out for splinters. I know, I know. Always with the splinters. Maybe I do... No, I got to have that. Maybe I go over here now. I wish I could take this guy and turn him sideways. I wish we could turn him sideways. Like this one here, you could rotate around. Like, I mean, you really can't do anything with this guy. It would be nice if we could turn him sideways and use him. Now I'm thinking maybe what I want to do is this along the edge all the way around. Give us kind of a little bit of a lip where the ceiling joists are going to be digging into. Oh, we're out of Shroudwood. And we are just about, I think we're just about out of Shroudwood. Let's go see. We might not be. Shroud. Shroud wood block. Oh, good. I can make a few. There we go. I made a few more. Perfect. This will give us that nice little border around here too, I think. The palm wood is fancier. I'm trying to keep this room, I think, kind of tied in with the front room. So I didn't go with the palm wood on here. How often would where's the you guys found a good way to measure this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's even. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 1, 2, 2, 3. Maybe right there. 1, 2, 3, and right there. That feels good to me, and we'll just do those two through here. Look at the shadow flicker up on that ceiling as I put that in. That is really neat. All I'm saying is there, and I realize there are some indie developers out there that are new to it and stuff, and they're trying, and I don't know. I prefer playing games that are a little more polished. I've tried some of these games that, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say anything about it. It's just an opinion, right? I just don't care for it. I've wasted a lot of money on games that I've tried out on the channel. They don't work. People don't like them, and it's like, why did I buy that thing? And then I can't send it back, and I've got I got a bunch of games that I'll never play again that I probably should have sent back right away. Okay, I just want a little bit of representation of those things up on the wall, you know? And then if I wanted to, I guess I could continue the shroud wood down, but see, it's got that chipped up look to it, and I just don't like that. The edges are chipped like that. So maybe go back down to rough cut stone. We'll do this, and then I can add a little bit of a column in here, which will give us our walls. So it's going to close us in a little bit, but I think that looks nice just like that. Haha, ooh. Wait a dang minute now. I forgot about that, but you can do the halfsies with this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Ah, the halfsies looks nice. I like the half wall there. I like how you could just take half of it away. It's pretty handy. Oh, jeez. There we go. Bless the Y button. Yeah, I know. It's easy to misplace something, especially when you're working with the micro blocks. It's really easy to get the hologram messed up. Okay, I feel pretty good about that right there. If we did a little something like this and this, I think adding a little extra little cornice, is that what you call it? A little cornice up there would help to make it look like it's tied in a little bit better and secure it in. Looking good. What if we add one more? Maybe if I add one more. Just to beef it up a little bit. I know I had the pieces already there, but we'll go ahead and add these back and see what it looks like. There we go. Right there, I wish I had a micro angle block like this one here. I wish I had this one, but for just the blocks and not the roofing, so I could add that stuff. Add an angle down so it would just kind of slope down like that nicely. Be pretty cool. All right, I feel like this room is coming along a little bit better. We've got some cross beamage. You can still see the ceiling, but we got some nice shadows up there. We got some pillars on the side to make it look solid. I guess I should probably figure out where the bed's going to go. Oh, Neek had a recipe for a block. For well block. No, he did not. No. The well block is something I've got to go find, right? Remind me on that one. I think I've got to go out. The well block has become... I need to get this well block. We need this well block. You guys have been talking about this well block. You figure out how to get there and get that thing. It's a quest. Okay. All right. We'll get to there when we get there then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, God. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Of course, even. Again. Well, that's too bad. It's an even number again. I should try to make this odd. I think I'm going to put the bed here. And we're going to do sort of a luminous block thing in it as well. I got to decide which bed I'm going to put in here. I've got one. But I think I'd like to double this up and make it into a double bed. If I could. You know, make it more grand. It'd be kind of nice if there was actually those kind of beds in here. Finish, so no, unlock the haunted temple. Yeah, next week we'll go up and do the haunted temple. You know, we'll go do the haunted temple. Beds, and yeah, give me one of those.
Watch out for splinters.
You just, maybe I'm in a splintery mood today. Luminous block. Bedroom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, for God's sakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's that look like? Where is that compared to my room here? You know what? Screw this. Let's do this. We're going to go just like this. We're going to come right here and follow this over as best we can. That does look lined up, doesn't it? I guess that does look lined up. Merge the two twins to make a queen? I'm sure we can. We've worked through the night. Just how much space do I need? Okay, we could probably fit 2 beds in that amount of space there, huh? But let's go ahead and let's not be stingy on the space. Let's go ahead and give us a little bit more. We're going to put 1 there and 1 there. I'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. Is that far enough, you think? Looks like it's far enough now. Maybe I should do a little bit more. Let's go come out 1 more. I'm thinking about putting my blue line right along here, right along the edge. Now, can I take a bigger block and fill this in? Now that I've figured out what I want to do. X off. And I should probably use the shroud wood. Do a little bit of a wood floor, because we do want splinters in our feet when we get out of bed. That just sounds like a good time. Bed on a pedestal. Yeah, a little bit of a pedestal. Not crazy or anything like that, but a little bit of a pedestal. Something like that. Okay, we do that. Let's see if we can make it a bigger bed. A big bed. Where's the other bed at? Did I not make a bed? I thought I made a second bed. Didn't I make a bed? But I already had one. So where's my other one? Did I not pick it up? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Jeez, okay. I thought I picked this up. Now, wait a minute. Dang it, I got two beds. Where's the other one? Okay. I just hadn't picked it up yet. There we go. What do you think? It's a little more on this side. I'm going to grab this up again. We've got just a smidge of space we could take up here. I'm trying to line up these little nubs in the center of the bed here. I guess I got to do this though, don't I? Doesn't look any different than it did before, but I think I've got the legs just on the inside of the stone on either side. Here's what I was like. Oh, geez. Sorry about that, bed. So we do that, and then I thought we'll add our luminous block along here. Now that I've started this bedroom with you guys, does this mean I could just finish it off camera? Oops. We'll do that, and then we're going to go down to our luminous. Let's go ahead and pick the little bit of faster, hopefully, route to do this. Hey, hello? There you are. There you are. Put a bench at the end of the bed. All right, we could do a bench. I think that looks good. A bench. Like something to sit on, or a bench? Yeah, something to, a bench. A bench is something to sit on. A bench. All right, what do we have? Do we have any benches over here? Oh, open sesame. No. No benches. Yes, to sit on. Sit on it, Potsy. What kind of nice benches do you have that we could possibly use? Oh, Oh, wow. Look at that thing. The iron bench. Oh, my God. That is something else. That seems a bit much, though, for the bedroom, right? But I would love... We got to have one of those. Put storage in there and make a captain's bed. That's not a bad idea. We could put storage underneath it. I thought I'd put the storage along the wall, though, just to show off the storage. That's a really cool... I'm making one because I want to see what it looks like. It's kind of expensive, but I'm going to make one. Okay, we got the new bathroom stuff, so I need to figure out where my... That's right, I need to figure out where my bathroom is going to be off of this room we're building right now. Chairs. Benches. The bench seems big to me to be putting at the end of the bed. Nothing says gigolo like in-floor lighting around the bed. That's right. The only thing it doesn't do is you drop a quarter and make it shake. Stone bench would be about the right height. Let's try one. If anything else, we can put it outside, right? If we don't like it. Always a pleasure. Let's do that. We'll take this one and this one. God, this one is really cool looking. That is very elaborate, that bench. Look at that thing. That's really cool. I'm thinking about putting it right here just for the heck of it for now. That is really pretty. It's got some nice carvings in the wood. Little lapis diamonds in it like that. You got the green seat. Yeah, there's a lot of detail on that bench. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. See, that's just it. It's really hard to go play a crappy game when you got something like this going on. It's just hard. Oh, that might work. That might work just great. Oh, that does look pretty nice, huh? A little bit of red, a little bit of green. Oh, sitting benches, too. People want the characters to be able to sit down. It's not a big thing for me, but it would be kind of cool if you could walk up and sit on that bench. Need a lava lamp? Oh, a lava lamp would be cool, wouldn't it? We've looked at the other benches. They're kind of wood. We've got them around the place. So that's why I wanted to go with these newer ones. We've never built one of these before. That looks nice right there. Yeah, they're going to add the sitting on the furniture. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that. Chef's kiss from Chris. All right. All right, so, mwah, it looks good. Mwah. I suppose I could do some rafters or something, but nah, I don't think we need it. We need something right over. Oh my God, that's the perfect place to put some trophies. Also, I keep forgetting to bring this up. I was thinking, Adeline has got this. We've got this big area right here, and I was thinking about this last night. Why not take some of the wares that she makes, like the carpets and things like that, and then maybe all of the different skulls we could do, hang them up. Again, it would be great if we had armor stands and shelves that we could display things in display cases. Like, here's another one of the benches right here, you guys. But it'd be kind of cool to have them up and on display here and show them. Boy, you could tell this was a while back. This doesn't line up with this at all. This needs to go back a bit. This is back at the beginning of the build, though. So I was just thinking I could just splash some rugs around in here. A few trophies in here, just random stuff. Like, this is like a storage area to go throw a bunch of stuff, but she's also got some of her stuff on display out here. The horizontal banner would be great for that. Ooh, that would be a good one for that. Okay, let's make, I've got a VUCA head. Decorations, yes, I definitely want the VUCA head, and I want that wyvern head too. We've got to go back and get that. I'm going to do the VUCA head. Good hunting. Good hunting. And then you're right, that, and I don't like it here. I don't like it here, so I'm going to take this guy here. That's great. Yeah, I don't like him there. If he sat, if it was something that kind of hooked into the corners here, and then it was like a sash coming down, that you could, it looked like it was tied back, so you could pull it across the door. That'd be kind of cool, something like that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and grab that. Yes, the banner. Good idea. Good idea. That's a good idea. How big are you? Oh, you are quite large. Now this guy, from what I understand, he's supposed to kind of snap in between your door a little bit. Maybe not. He doesn't seem to fill that door in. X. Let me snap it. Q, scroll. Where'd it go? You can't hold Q to scroll it or anything else. It is what it is right there. Yeah, I thought it would snap here pretty good, but yeah, it sits behind that. I don't like it. There's probably a way to do it. But I do like this guy right over the top of the bed here. I do kind of like that idea right there. Not quite centered, because we're, of course, off just a little bit. Turn X off again, and let's back up. Coming right up from the middle, and we could bring that all the way up to there. Now, is there room for this down there? I don't think there is. I may have ruined our opportunity to put our banner here. Hang the banner under him? Yeah, that's what I thought we might try to do. I guess we could do it like that, huh? They kind of blend together. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. Now, we need a couple of wall lights, too. Let's get some... let's get some of the nice lights in here. Let's use these guys. We're going to hang these nicer ones because it is our room, and now we have them available to us. They are super awesome. Oh, I don't have any glass. Doggone it. He's seeing ya. Oh, what do I have for sand? I got no sand in here at all. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know that I didn't record an episode yesterday afternoon because things just didn't work out. I tried to again and got doing that Southern Caravan thing, and it just didn't work out. So I didn't record one yesterday afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to record this afternoon. Again, Variety's working from home today, so I don't know what's in store for my afternoon at the moment. Usually when she's home, she gets off early in the afternoons. We go do something. What was I doing? Oh, no, not a honey-do list. I kind of do that on my own. I was looking for lights. Oh, we were looking for glass. We want to make some glass. Boy, it's been a while since I made glass. I'm thinking the smithy is probably where I need to go, huh? Oh, God, that was close. That was close. I almost didn't make it. Is this where I make glass? It's been a while since I've made glass. No, this is not where I make glass. The sand smelter. In here? No. There's the glass. Sand and charcoal, of course. Do I have sand in here? I do. There we go. Now we're making some glass. It is 10:58. Well, we got started on the bedroom today, and I really was not planning on working on that, but it just kind of worked out that way with us messing around with some of the other things that you guys have wanted me to try, and I've been kind of hesitant and resistant to it. But I'll get these moved, and this did work out. I'm really surprised. I thought for sure that door would be open or closed. I thought every time I logged in, I was going to find this guy like this. And I thought, well, what's the point of having that if I got to come up here and do this every time I log in to make it look right? But there's the case. It doesn't have to be that way. I do wish these bookshelves were the same design. But that works. We come in, and voila, we got the big room. I'm going to put those nice lights, one there and one over there. I will probably put one over here and one over here. And we'll probably do maybe a chandelier in the middle. Yeah, it's not going to be done in time. But rest assured, I'll go ahead and do some of those lights in there. Was there anything else we needed to... any way to get the luminous block to hide behind that crown molding and shine up at the ceiling? There maybe. Yeah, it'd be nice if there probably is a way to do it too. I'm sure you can. Mostly, I would like to embed this probably a little bit more so the glow wasn't quite so prominent. But since we did this out in the main room, and this is what I've been kind of going with, I'm sticking with that design throughout this entire thing. Otherwise, I would probably, okay, let's say, real quick, if I chipped out the pieces up on top here, I would be tempted to put the blue up in the top here, tucked around the inner edge, so you don't really see it, but then there would be that blue glow shining down in here. That's just it. This game, there is no limit to your imagination. There really isn't. You can do whatever you want to do. And I think, Chris, you might have been the one that pointed out the whole thing about the grid. But fortunately, the grid at the new location works pretty good. And then I was thinking to myself, if I wanted to remove this entire base, if I wanted to remove the whole thing and not have it show up here anymore. So let's say, okay, we finished this base, right? We finished this one, and I decide, okay, I'm moving up to the new location. We're going to build there. Once that one's all built and all of our stuff is moved, if I remove the flame from this first location that we're at right now, if I do that, this all disappears, correct? This will all eventually just vanish. I would actually like to try that out and see what it looks like when it does that. Does it just automatically just zip, it's gone? Or can you actually watch it step by step kind of fade away? Next login, it'll be gone. Oh, okay. Okay. It'd be kind of cool to watch your base just kind of disappear piece by piece. Yeah, everything I built would disappear when you log out. The thing is that I've had fun with this base. I have had a ton of fun. We have tried out all kinds of different building options in the game. My problem is that I built kind of right at the beginning. I would like to be a little further north, like we are now. I like Springland. I like the Springland area, but I prefer the Revelwood with the big trees and the orange trees and the brown trees and the strawberries and all the different things that are going on up there. I prefer that atmosphere. I like the Podsville ground. I like the way that looks. And just a building in general, I want to try something different. And I would let this base just dissolve away. There's nothing wrong with multiple bases. I just don't see why I would need two kingdom-type bases. It's just massive, you know? And it's just stuff. I mean, granted, we would move... I wouldn't let the tables and chairs and stuff go. We'd pull this stuff up and take it with us and decorate our new place with it. But in terms of the blocks and, this stuff here, it'd be kind of fun to just... I don't know. I guess you can't see it disappear, can you? But I've got so much resource piled up that I could rebuild this thing probably twice with what I have. I mean, we'd have to go get some resources and stuff, but I've got quite a bit of stuff built up. Anyways, nothing's set in stone. I'm just kicking things around a little bit, just kicking things around a little bit. This base will be here for a very long time before the other one's even close to being accomplished. But, I was just thinking to myself, if I wanted to clean up the world a little bit, if I didn't want to have this big base sitting here anymore, I could just erase it. Everything's in the new base, and we got the new base, and then maybe later on down the road we move to another location, and we let that base disappear and build another base, It'd be my vacation home. It's just so far south from the other location. I like it. I do. I love it. But, just different things I think about. Different things I would do that's just too late to do it here. And I don't want to tear it all down and do this, do that. It's like it's here, so this is how I built this one. I want to build something different. Yeah. Something different would be fun. Because this one's getting close. I feel like we're getting close. Now, granted, we could keep going and going and going and going and going with this, but kind of like to start on something new too. We've been working on this one for I don't know how long. I've noticed videos again that show up from Enshrouded. It's like a month ago. So I feel like I'm playing this a month longer than most everybody else is playing. Not that that matters. I don't want to be like everybody else, but you know what I mean. You want to have the interest there. Did we get everything put away today? We did. That's the main thing, right? Got all of our stuff put away. What are we cooking up in here? We got some more, nothing. Oh, we've got more, 17 black powder barrels there. These go over with her, because these are for our explosive arrows. That is expensive to make. I hope they reduce the cost. I think 5 barrels of powder for 25 arrows is a bit steep. 5 barrels for 50 arrows, 1 barrel per 10. I think I'm good with that. But for 25, it takes a lot of ingredients to make black powder. A lot of ingredients. Yeah. Oh, Aaron, I know. Everybody does rush to the end. It's all, who could be the first and the fastest to the end? Who could get to the end the fastest? And I don't know. I've just never been that guy. Oh, no, the game's not old to me. No. There's still, 2 million users on a regular basis. And they've almost reached the 4 million sales point, too. So we're good to go. I'm not saying I want to quit playing the game. I'm just saying for me, it takes me longer to do it because I don't know. I guess I enjoy them more. It's not about the end. The broken wall. Where is this broken wall, Terry? That's right. Where's the broken wall? I got to know where this broken wall is. Where was it again? Where was it? Because I fixed your roof, dang it. This is Terry's roof. It's fixed. It does look better. I've got to say, it looks better. Looks nice. At my feet. Oh, yeah, it's on sale right now. What? This needs to be fixed up here. I know I've got to extend this down a little bit. This whole thing right here. I'm going to bring this over and get this looking better. At my feet, there is a broken block. Oh, here? This? I don't think that's broken. I think that's just the trim that looks weird. This right here? That piece? Well, that's the wrong block. Okay, so let's try the right material here first. City wall block, I think, is what we've got. No, that's not right. Oh, for Pete's sake, which one am I using here? It's not weathered stone, is it? Maybe it is weathered stone. Yeah, see, that just does that. That's what we were talking about. Sometimes the trim in the game just doesn't behave itself like you'd think it would. You'd think that would continue on all the way down there, and it would be a solid line through here. But it doesn't do that. Sometimes it just gets a mind of its own, and the trim doesn't want to behave. Don't know why. We've seen it on several blocks. We've talked about it this week, too. It's kind of a thing where trim just doesn't fit right. Doesn't quite look right. I noticed it especially in here. If you look up in the eaves here, we're going a little long today, but if you look up in the eaves here, you'll find it's pretty difficult to find a consistency through here. We talked about this right here, had that little line through it, and now it looks a little different. Nope, see the bottom piece has got that line. On this side, doesn't have the line. Same thing here. Just sometimes it doesn't fit right. It drives your OCD crazy. Well, that you better watch out because it's all over the place. Nothing fits exactly perfect. I think with that little bit of chaos that goes in there, it helps the game in the long run too. Like right here, we got a piece of trim coming all the way down. You see that nice piece of wood trim? If you come over here, it does not exist. It is behind this piece of stone. There is that going on throughout the entire base. Right here, we've got it all trimmed out looking nice. You see that column? And over here, we got this piece that comes down and covers up the whole side. Aaron says, their building is so organic and gorgeous, but those inconsistencies drive me nuts. I can understand that. I can see where it could bother people. The same thing up here. Boom. Boom. You got trim over here, but you don't have the trim over here. There's a little bit of level of chaos, I think, if you put in your builds that hides some of those inconsistencies, so when people look across the base, you don't see those things. And eventually you forget about them, and they're not there anymore in your head. Maybe, I don't know. It depends on how, I guess, anal you are about it. But, yeah, you could just kind of do that chaos everywhere. A little bit of it, and it kind of hides some of the abnormalities that pop up every now and again. Like this here, if I'm running up to this, you don't really notice it. But if you stand here and look at it, you can see it looks very different from there to there. And I don't know that there's anything we could do about that. It's just the way, the nature of the beast. Sometimes placing a longer block fixes that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me too much. I found a bug where you do 2 meters next to 4 meter blocks where they don't work together properly. Really odd, huh? Anyways, there it is. Hope you guys have, and look here, you got this little point right here. It's on this side. See that? There, on the outside, it's on the inside. There, on the inside, on the outside. Why does it do that? I don't know. But it does. Would it be cool if that little point was on all these corners? It would. But I feel like this is the front of what the trim should be. I don't know. Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Time for the weekend. Hope you guys have plans. Stay safe. Don't do nothing stupid out there. Don't do nothing stupid out there. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. Thank you for all your help this week. It's always very wonderful. And, wow. The camera has surpassed my face. All right, have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time. It will be Monday.